Hey everybody, Minovet Krissy here of Minovet and your host of Satin Talk. And I am so excited to be back on the screen with you guys. We have a great topic today, and I got a little bit of help. We have a special guest, Melissa Dugard of My Melanin Fits. Do y'all see her name back there? She's going to come in on the conversation. We're going to learn about her dope boss brand as well as, some small business woes that we are all dealing with right now. But before we bring her on, I just want to let y'all know what we're going to be talking about. So, we're definitely talking about some small business woes, growing pains in business, how it's a little bit stressful, but they're blessings, and we want to make sure we can take care of them, grow, and nurture these businesses to as big as possible. And, I'll just share a little bit of my own items, what's been going on with me. Minovet, of course, is your hair care, loungewear, and personal care boutique. We provide items not only for ourselves, but for other small businesses that are looking for luxury items to add to their shelves. So, our brand is growing and we've been able to level up. We've been working with some distributors that are able to get our stuff onto bigger shelves, big box stores. I won't drop which ones quite yet because we're not ready to give that info, but I promise you guys, as soon as we are legally able to say we're on their shelves, I will let you know. But with us growing so large and so fast, it does kind of disrupt what we have going on with our custom shops, tags, logos, and different brand packages to the items that we create, our private label items. So we have been, trying to figure out how can we continue to grow our brand as help grow other brands and other businesses like My Melanin Fits are businesses that you guys need to know because they will work beside Minovet and help us continue to serve you. So let's go ahead and invite Melissa in, and I will let her introduce herself to you guys. Hey, Melissa, how are you?
Hey, Krissy, I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much for, taking the time to come in and join us here.
Of course,
First,
of
before
course.
we even dive into exactly what My Melanin Fits is, who is Melissa? Who are you? What do you do? What brought you into, the business world?
Well, okay, first, I'm Melissa Dugard. I'm a wife, mother of two. But in business, I'm a merchandise designer and a creative consultant. Um,
Ooh.
I stumbled upon this like trying to fund my original business, which was in the wedding industry. I
Okay.
started a t-shirt shop to help fund my wedding business because all those supplies were super expensive. And when you don't really have steady clients, you need to have that cash for those orders that come in that you don't have the full amount upfront. So
Right.
I needed to have this supplemental income coming in. And I started a t-shirt shop on Etsy in 2018 and it blew up like almost immediately. By I started that October 2018 and by April 2019 I moved on to my own website by then.
Okay.
Yeah, and 2020 of course was a great not so great a great year for business but not so great year for the culture because of course everything that was going on in 2020 led to a surge in people searching for t-shirts that represented basically the struggle, our thoughts, our feelings and emotions at the time. So that
Okay.
surge led me to being seen on XO Nicole and Hello Beautiful, and that
Oh,
was another push.
dope.
Yeah, in
Dope.
2021, that was just other levels. That happened. The Hello Beautiful was January of 2021, and November 2021, I was on the billboard in Times Square. So like the growth has been
See, and I didn't
levels upon.
even know that. Oh my
It's
goodness.
been
I had no
so
clue.
yeah, it's been so many things that just like come and it's like I always feel like what am I doing for all this to be happening? But like the growth has been crazy. I just got a business coach in September. So like before that I was really winging everything. Like I had no real business plan. I had no real why at the time. I was really just trying to make
Mm.
money, but just being in the business led me to fall in love with the purpose of not only representing my people, but being able to provide for them as well. So that's
That makes
when,
so much sense. Yeah. And
yeah, it
when
does.
you have a passion behind something, it's just like you get
Exactly.
up, you skip to
Yes.
work just to get up and not feel
Exactly.
like work, to be excited to wake up in the morning like, oh, it's
Hmm.
time to go to work again. I think
Yes.
that's so dope. And I definitely think that a lot of us in the craft community share that same
Hmm.
experience. So, like you said, you were crafting and you started off
Yeah.
kind of in the wedding industry and it kind of
Yeah.
grew from there. You found a new niche that
Yes.
you kind of wanted to stick with. So is that where you
Hmm.
plan on kind of staying? Or are we going to
Oh,
expand
definitely.
out?
I feel like the wedding thing just happened because, I fell in love. I was getting married. So I said, oh, I can make
Well,
this stuff
there you
myself
go.
instead of paying somebody else. So
Yep.
then when I was doing, I was like, oh, so I could make money from this, of course. Anytime you
Hmm.
find something new you could do, oh, I could get a bag from this. But I wasn't passionate about it. So I didn't
Right.
stay in that space. So when I came over to this side, t-shirts and creating and designing and just doing things for my people, that's when the money started coming in. That's
Hmm.
when the direction, like you had a clear path of that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people. I love creating and designing. So everything was in alignment. And I went to college for retail merchandising. So I have my
Okay.
degree in retail merchandising, only an associate's degree, mind you. I don't know how to
That's
draw.
amazing.
Like all the graphics that's on my stuff, I don't draw. I don't use Photoshop, but the passion and my connections and knowing how to use resources around me from other Black creatives, I was
I
able to
love that.
build these travel bag lines, product lines, all this stuff just from being able to utilize the community around me.
Yeah. And that's so dope. I feel like we need to drill that into people's skulls. Like, you don't
Yes,
have to do this alone.
exactly.
You don't have to do this alone.
Exactly.
You don't have to do everything by yourself. And
Hmm.
so what competition is other people doing it? Because just
Exactly.
like you said, you're utilizing other creators and have built
Hmm.
something freaking fantastic. And I
Yeah.
do love that you push and promote your boss babes. Like,
Oh, yes.
you know, some people will go get an idea from somebody, and even if
Hmm.
you pay for it, because
Yeah,
technically, once you
exactly.
pay for something, you don't really
It's
have to
yours,
push and
right?
promote them. It's yours. And I
Yeah.
love that you don't keep those
Oh,
secrets to
yeah.
yourself, girl.
Cause
You are push.
listen,
Yeah,
like there's so many people that don't even know that there's people that look like us out here making these things. So why not put them on? There's so
exactly.
many
Oh
people
my
who don't
goodness.
even know that the possibility is there for you. So I
Hmm.
feel like as long as I'm just saying, oh, I know this person, I found this person, they do this, somebody might be like, oh, snap. Either like they want to support the person or they might want to learn. So that
Right.
could be a connection for that business owner. You really never know who's like whose name needs to be in a certain room,
Yeah.
whose business in alignment with your passion or something that you're trying to do. You really never know.
Yeah, and it makes so much sense. And
Yeah.
common sense ain't common. We figure we've
That's
seen
right.
being home, like being stuck at home for the last
Yes.
two going. Like, we've been home since March of
March
2019.
of 20.
Like,
That's crazy.
it's been over 2 years at this point. For people like me and you that are at home, I know some people are back
Yeah.
out there in the world, and God bless them, but I'm not ready.
No.
I'm
Mm-mm.
not ready. And
Yeah.
being at home and being in front of these computer screens and reading people's minds, because it's literally not a gift anymore. You can just read it.
Exactly.
You can read, you can read their mind.
Yeah.
You just see how crazy the world is and how
Yes.
just unfortunate our mindsets are still just
Yeah.
down. And I love to be able to connect with people like you, similar mindsets as my
Exactly.
own, where we can kind of just
Yeah.
take all the things that are going in and lift people up. So
Yeah.
this is how we connected. I know I have been following you for maybe 2 or 3 years, probably longer than that,
Mhm.
like maybe three or
Yeah.
4 years actually, how long we've been following each other. And I have seen your growth, and it's so amazing to be able to see people that started off just like me. I'm not the only one
Thank
out here
you.
doing it, and I want to celebrate y'all.
Exactly.
First of all, y'all pour out so much love to me, and I
Hmm.
love the fact that we are able to do that. And it's like, sis, I see you. And it's not just a
Yes.
hashtag. Like, sis, I see
Exactly.
you.
Right. And
Like,
there's action
I
behind that, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
see you and I want to help push and promote everything you got going on. So
exactly.
you told us how you started. You told us what got you
Yeah.
into the craft lifestyle.
Hmm.
You know, it makes so much sense to save money by doing stuff yourself. I feel like that's how
Exactly.
most crafters start. Like,
Yeah,
oh girl, I could do that. How much? No,
exactly.
I'm still kind of like that. I definitely love
Hmm.
to pay people their work, but sometimes you
Yeah,
just be like, no, I'm gonna do this. I'll come
exactly.
back to you once
Hmm.
I am, in a different
Have the time or
setting.
whatever.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
Hmm.
kind of where I am now. Like a lot of the things
Yeah.
that I do, I've been able to do it and save money. But now, thank
Yeah.
God, I'm finally in a position where it's like, sis, I need your help. I'd rather just pay
Yeah.
you. So for other
Exactly.
businesses that are watching you, because I know you have recently converted
Yes.
from a personalized shop to a
Hmm.
custom business to
Yeah.
business shop,
Yes.
and you want to help other businesses grow and thrive the same way that you have, what are some services that
Hmm.
you plan on adding to the site that businesses can look forward to?
Well, one of the things is just the custom product design. I'm going to do small scale wholesale.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's going to be a 6 to 12 piece minimum, but I do want it to be more accessible for people who, of course, can't meet the 50 or 100 piece minimum,
Okay.
because there's resources out here that can help people grow their business and you don't have to learn a new skill. Like if you know
Right.
how to press t-shirts or design those kind of graphics, you can put the same design on a mug, on a journal, on a bag, and you have
Yes.
a whole collection. You can
Yeah.
appeal to people in a travel space, you can appeal to people in the mental health space. It's really so many possibilities just from having access to other products
Yeah.
without
That makes
having
so
to,
much sense.
yeah, exactly, without them having to know how to do anything extra. Because that's the whole thing, like having to pay for new classes and new trainings and stuff when you don't have the money, like to be able to have somebody just do it for you, that could
Right.
help you get, to the next level in your business.
That's dope. So would your services include the actual products or just the design process?
I'm actually going to offer both. It's going to be the
Okay.
design process, and I'll offer fulfillment as an upsell.
That's
I'm
amazing.
also, yeah, I'm also hoping to offer like the full collection. So, say if they want to have a travel collection, they can have like a 3 or 5 piece collection created for them. And then as they get the orders, either as they get the orders or they'll do that 6 to 12 piece. We'll figure that part out, and I'll be able to
So
either provide the
so like a
design.
one-stop shop.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can do both, I would love to be able to offer both to people, because some people just want to be totally hands off. And some people
Mhm.
don't mind designing and letting somebody else handle fulfillment. So whichever lane they need, I want to be able to offer both.
That's amazing. And I am going to assume, you can tell me if I'm wrong, they
Hmm.
would be able to sign up for these services on the new website that will be
Yes.
launching soon, because my
Yes.
Melanin Fit is getting a full overhaul and I am so
Yes.
here for the growth.
It's long
So
overdue.
it's long overdue. Do you have an
Yeah.
anticipated relaunch?
I'm hoping sometime around Juneteenth. Like I'm taking a
Okay.
whole month of May. That's like my personal retreat. The whole month of May, I'm
Okay.
taking to myself, a couple of weeks of mental health, a couple of weeks to just really sit down and map out the new look, the new
Okay.
structure, and all that, just to make sure
And
that
that's
everything
very
is ready.
important.
Yes, yes. And when you're working, it's so hard to
Mhm.
like find the time to carve out to do this. So that's why I had to stop everything. Because if I
Got
tried to
you.
like fit in time, it wasn't
All
happening.
right, so we all know holding back, reset, and restarting is so very, very important. So, what I'm about to do, you guys can see her information up on the screen. Since her site is coming out and being revamped for the new business move, I want you guys to head over to all of her social media, follow her, because not only does she push and promote her business and her services and how she can serve you, but she also shows her behind the scenes and how she does what she does. What she does is so gracefully, y'all. So, let's talk about this grace that you've been given, because your TikTok has blown up 12
Mm,
over 12,000 followers, and you had a
hmm.
video go like, and I don't even know what number considers a video to be viral, but I
Exactly, right?
feel like I feel like 600K
Yeah.
plus is a viral freaking
Yes.
video.
Yes,
How
it
how
was.
did that happen?
Let's pause for a moment. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Melissa is so dope, and I am loving the content that she is providing our channel. And before Melissa shares how she went viral on TikTok with 600,000 views and so many orders that she had to pull the post down, let's stop and give some love to the platform that we are on today. If you would love to support me and the people that we work with and allow us to continue to provide free content and free promotion for brands around us, hit that link right there in the comments. That is how you can support Satin Talk. Support us with a small donation or become a sponsor. All donations of any size are greatly appreciated. Head over to satintalk.com and leave us a love donation. Before the break, we asked Melissa how did she get that 600,000 viral video to go crazy on TikTok. Here's her answer.
Just repeating what works. I had a video that went, I guess, semi, since we don't know what the number is, it went semi-viral last year. It hit 40 something K in a weekend. And then I basically did the same video over, but just from a different angle. Same set, same everything, just a different angle. Because every time when I record my content, I use at least 2 cameras. So it was
Okay.
literally the same day,
That's
but
dope. I
just a
love
different
that.
camera angle. So I
I love
uploaded
that.
that, and immediately, like that weekend, it went to 60K, and it just kept rising since then. And that was the second week of March. And I deleted the video 2 weeks ago, and it was over 600K at that point. I was still
Talk
getting
about a
daily interactions,
tempo.
daily follows, daily comments. It was a lot. And not only that, of course, the trolls came,
Oh
the
yeah.
super demanding customers came. Everybody wanted customs, everybody wanted quotes. Nobody knows how to go to the website. Well, but that's a whole nother story.
Girl,
But
that's a whole nother interview.
listen,
Like
yeah, because that's another, when you go viral, it's like all that interaction and engagement that you're supposed to keep up with if you want to keep the momentum going.
right.
That's stressful,
You need
especially
a
when
whole
you're not
team.
expecting, because you really
Yeah.
have, but all those like all day, what that looks like to my phone when I'm already overwhelmed, it's a lot.
But you know
But
what?
yeah.
This is something we need to put on the goal sheet because I've been obviously I have not went that type of my TikTok
Yeah.
has not taken off like that. Number one, because I
Yeah.
don't use it. I don't I need to actually post because it's so many different sites and I know you can reuse
Hmm.
content over and over.
Exactly.
So I
Hmm.
need to like literally just put it up there.
Yeah.
But we can definitely make it a goal. Maybe we can,
Hmm.
do something and show people that once you do get to that level, how you can implement different
Yes.
staff and different help to kind of keep things going. Because
Hmm.
if we're gonna become
Definitely.
$1 million brands, it's
Yes.
something that
We
we're
need
gonna
that
have to
team.
do.
Hmm.
We're gonna need to do it. So I'm putting
Definitely.
it out here. Melissa agreed. I said I had to ask. I had to make sure you were
Yes.
okay with me putting you into my pool of goals, but
Of
as we
course.
grow and as we get our staff going, we'll come back and we'll have another
Hmm.
conversation about how we implement help to continue to grow these $1 million brands, because I
Yeah.
am claiming mine in existence and I hope you
Yes.
all claim yours as well. Let's push it
Yes.
out,
That's a
grab it back,
fact.
push it back, do everything we
Hmm.
need to do to grow. So, I definitely don't want to hold up all of your time. So,
Hmm.
before we exit out of here, there are a lot of newbies that follow me. I have new businesses as well as some experienced businesses that are growing into different lanes, just like you are. If you could
Yeah.
give them any advice on growth, just maintaining their mental health while growing these boss businesses, what would you give them?
Um, don't just keep pushing forward. Like have some sort of a plan and direction, because if you're just moving and going, 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 you're going to get burnt out. You're going to waste time and money. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
sure what you're trying to do, you're going to be all over the place. So if you have it doesn't have to be a structured business plan. Just have something that you're working towards, and make sure everything that you're doing on a daily basis is in alignment with that. Because if you're trying to market yourself to moms with kids, you shouldn't be, you know, in like the shade room and stuff, like make it make sense. Like go to the mom pages, go to the mom groups, go to, the pages that repost kids all day. Like that's where you're gonna find the moms. Like you have to make it make sense. Um, and also like you can't be scared to spend money, because you have to spend money to make money. Um, Whatever you can afford, just find what will help
Absolutely.
you either learn something new or to help you get work done faster, because efficiency is key. Like I waste a lot of time over the years trying to do everything myself, and it's impossible to do everything yourself. Like you're
Yeah.
already designing and promoting and engaging with customers and then shipping out orders and all of this, and it's a lot of work, especially when you have a family. So you do
Yeah.
have to make sure that you have a system that you're trying to build. You have goals that you're trying to reach. Just have some kind of structure so that you're just not winging it.
I absolutely love that. And I'm so happy that I was finally able to get you up on the screen
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to do this for so long. But just like you said,
Yes.
we are like serial entrepreneurs. We're
Mm-hmm.
serial moms. We're
Yes.
serial spouses. We got a whole lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And as a crafter, I feel like we try to make everything perfect.
Oh yes.
So the only thing I feel like we want to make perfect is our sanity because we always put
Mm-hmm.
ourselves last. And I am here to
Yes.
tell y'all, and from our conversation, Melissa agrees it is okay
Mhm.
to take a moment to just step back,
Exactly.
regroup. And
Yes.
I love the fact when I saw that you were taking a pause, like, look, this de-stash is
About
happening.
time,
Come buy
right?
this stuff. Come get it off of my
Yes.
hands because I'm done. I
Mm-hmm.
was in the back, like, please, please take
Yes.
your time. Do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I already know on the other side of this rest, oh, something about
Yes.
to happen.
I
something,
can't wait.
something amazing is about to
Yes.
happen. And I'm glad that I was able to get you before your launch so
Yes.
I can tell my people what to look for. So hopefully,
Yes.
your first round of clients are, somebody from the Minovet. Can't even say my own name right. Someone from the Minovet crew. If y'all meet up with Melissa virtually
Mm-hmm.
or physically in any way, shape, or form, make sure y'all let her know where you
Yes.
found her. Let her
Yes.
know that Minovet sent you, so she'll take care of you. She'll do anyway. She'll take care
Of
of
course.
you, and get those businesses in order. And then y'all come back and tell us about the
Yes.
experience. Give us a review of My Melanin Fits. We would love
Mm-hmm.
to share your experience with the rest of the world. Thank you so, so, so much for coming in and sharing your shine, sharing your light with us, and
Yes. Thank
imparting.
you
Is
for
there
having
anything?
me.
Yeah, is there any message, any words of wisdom outside, not just business growth, just personal growth? Is there anything you want to say before we give everybody the peace out?
Just protect your peace. Like at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like the work gonna be there when you get back.
Yes. They're
Take your
first of all,
breaks.
they gonna
Yes.
wait. They can't wait. I will tell
Exactly.
y'all, I've had to close down. I've done it for 3 months. And once I
Mm-hmm.
came back, when I tell you the floodgates
Yes.
open, the
Mm-hmm.
floodgates open. So do not fear putting yourself first. Don't ever fear putting
Exactly. Because
yourself
the
first.
right clients will wait.
They sure will. You'll weed
Mm-hmm.
out. Oh my goodness, girl, that's a whole nother topic. You will weed out the ones that are impatient.
Yes. Yes. And save
And
yourself
not
a
to
lot of
say,
stress.
yeah, not to say that those people don't deserve your time, but when you get to
Yeah.
certain levels in business,
Protect your
it's so
peace.
it's okay to turn people
Yes.
away. Those are not your clients. If they cannot
Mm-hmm.
respect your grind, your time, and everything that you're doing, it is okay
Exactly.
to send them to the next person because someone will take
Mm-hmm.
care of them. And it just,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's not you.
Exactly.
It's not you. All right, Melissa, I am going to let you go. Look, y'all, it's been a wonderful, fantastic night. Y'all know here at Satin Talk, we love to get y'all in order. We give you the raw information, but keep it sweet, satin, and smooth so it's easy to absorb. I will catch you guys next time. And make sure, again, before you do anything, before you pull your hair out and you need help custom designing, you need help with product development, you need help finding things that you just can't find on your own, hit up Melissa. She got you. She got you. Go to her. I promise y'all, I don't mind. Go to this queen because chances are, if you come to me in the background, I'm calling her anyway. So,
Yes.
Melissa, help me. She is
Yes.
part of the squad. So you can go directly to her. You don't have to ask for me, and she will get you guys in order. MyMelaninFits.com is coming back to a computer near you. Okay.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not already, make sure you are liking and following all of our pages at Satin Talk on Facebook and Instagram. And you can subscribe to us directly on our website at satintalk.com. You can also get our updates there on how to become our next guest. We would love to promote your business for free. It's been a sweet Satin Talk conversation, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys next time.